Hi everyone, I'm Gavin and welcome to Easy Chair Yoga. After you clear your space for yourself and you grab onto your chair, sit all the way back comfortably in your chair. Make sure that your feet are flat on the floor, and if not, some pillows or a bolster or a cushion to elevate your feet so that they're flat on the floor. Anything will work in that way. Feel grounded into all four corners of each foot. Separate the toes a little bit. Separate the fingers on your hands, palms down, ground the hands into the thighs. And the attitude of gratitude in appreciation of the stability of the chair. It may have all four legs that you're adding to your own in order to maximize the stability and support that the chair provides us. And next would be the connection into the breath, starting with the diaphragm as we clasp our hands in front of our belly in order to feel the inhale and expansion of the belly and the exhale and the deflation of the belly. Sort of like we're filling up a tire on the inhalation or inflation, and we're deflating that tire in our belly upon exhalation. Inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes back. We also want to think about our torso being a cup where we fill up the bottom part of our lungs or our cup with air first, and then filling the mid part of the lungs all the way to the top, upper chest portion of the lungs. And then upon exhale, deflating from the top, expelling the air from the upper chest and the side ribs, and then finally the lower belly as the diaphragm pushes back towards the spine. Inhale. Now let's count silently to ourselves the amount of seconds it takes for every inhalation and exhalation. And let's try to equate the ratio between the inhalation and the exhalation. Also increasing the number of seconds that we inhale and exhale in order to deepen and lengthen the breath. And now we're going to link our arm movements to the breath. As we inhale, the hands wide and up. And at the top of the inhale, let's start bringing the hands down and begin exhaling and expelling all the air from our lungs. And then inhale again. Let's inhale just through the nose and exhale through the nose in order to warm and detoxify and cleanse the breath. Inhale the arms up and exhale the hands down. And we get a circuit of flow movement linked with the breath. One more deep diaphragmic inhalation up. And then let's exhale one hand to the side, grab onto the chair as we reach up with the extended hand and look up as we move our head to the side. Deep breathing now, and drop that hand down on the exhale, and let's move the opposite hand up, 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 and reaching up high. You can even look up at your hand. Don't forget to breathe. And we're getting good side stretches here. So exhale that hand back down. And now with the opposite hand, let's inhale up to the side stretch. And then exhale the hand down. And with the opposite hand, reach up straight and tall. Reach up, breathe up. Exhale, breathe that hand down. And now we've got a circuit of flow of side stretches. Inhale up and look up, and exhale down. Back to center, and then we inhale the hands back up and look up, and you can bend your elbow here if it's more comfortable. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. And now with the inhale, let's hold it up here. Now don't forget to breathe. And now upon the next breathing, let's diagonal our hand over, forward fold and side twist bend. And now come back to center. Inhale the opposing arm up, and then a 45-degree diagonal across our body. Deep breathing. And go one more time, reaching diagonally up and out across our body. And then another diagonal side stretch. Good. Inhale the arms up, and then fully twist our torso around to one side, grabbing onto the side of the seat. Deep breathing, look over the shoulder out of the corner of your eye. And then on the next inhale, raise the arms up, and then cross over and grab onto the side seat as you twist your upper torso around the opposing side and look over your back shoulder out of the corner of your eye. Deep breathing. Upon inhaling up, let's come back to center. Now let's reposition ourselves a little bit further up on the chair, sitting up straight, knees and feet a little bit farther than shoulder width apart. Let's get the fingertips on the inside of the thighs and hook the thumbs around the outside. And let's dip a shoulder down upon the exhale. Inhale, let's come straight back up. And then exhale, the opposing shoulder dip down. Press yourself back up on the inhale. And exhale, side twist, bend, forward fold. Inhale, and then back to the side again. And we can do that several times. And then next we want to do a seated forward fold. And you can grab your cushion or your pillows for some stability, or take your hands all the way down to the floor and drop the head, make it heavy, make the top of your head pointing straight down. Deep diaphragmatic breathing through the nose. Relax. It's not as far as you want to bend forward as the feeling of the stretch in the back. Let's assist ourselves by walking ourselves back up. And now we want to stand all the way up and come to the side of your chair for standing warrior flow. Let's step that inside foot forward and the outside foot back, holding on to the back of the chair for support. Let's reach up with the outside hand and reach up, come to the back of your back foot, reach up high, and then bring it all the way back and shift your weight to the back foot. And now shift the weight up to the front foot again. And now slide it back. And with an inhale, we reach up. And exhale, we're going to reach back. Good. And now, holding onto your chair for this side stretch, raise the outside hand up and then tip to the side towards your chair. You can even place your hand at your hip to get an increased stretch here. Back up to center. And now we want to hinge forward from the waist. Again, using the inside hand on the chair as support. Both knees straight. Forward fold over this front outstretched leg. And here's the side view for the forward fold. And let's remain down here for several breathings. The belly expands on the inhale and the belly contracts on the exhale, allowing the top of the head to point straight down. And inhale, let's Let's come back up to standing. And now let's add our tree pose, so feet together. And bring your outside foot up above the ankle, or below the knee, or above the knee. Raise the outside hands to the heart. And then reach up one of the boughs of your tree. You're holding onto the chair for stability with the inside hand. If and when you're ready, you can raise that other bough of the tree. And if thoughts come and blow wind through your boughs of your tree, it's okay to sway up here. But this is a good meditative pose of mindfulness in order to maintain the balance in your beautiful tree. Let's hold back onto the chair and move back to standing. And let's step back on over to the opposite side of the chair. Again, stepping the inside foot back and the outside foot forward. Let's reach up with the front outside hand and shift the weight back. And reach up into the front foot and the front hand and shift your weight back. And then inhale up again and exhale back. Good. Okay. Same foot position, straightening both knees. Want to raise the outside hand up and then tip over into the direction of the chair, getting a good outside stretch here. You can place your inner hand on the inside of your hip in order to get an even more of an angle of a stretch. Deep breathing here, smiling. Good. And now we want to hinge forward from the waist over the front straight knee. And we want to keep our back as flat as we possibly can, keeping the head up the whole way. And hold on to the chair for support as we drop the head down. And I'm going to twist to the side for the side angle view here of what you'll be experiencing. Drop the head down. Deeply breathe. You can look back behind you. You can look down at your feet. Allow the good stretch on the inside back line of that front leg. Deep breathing, relaxing. Press yourself back up and come back to the side of the chair. And now let's go to the tree pose again for the other side. Place the foot above the ankle, just below the knee, or above the knee. Holding on for stability, let's raise the outside hand to the heart while we're holding on with the inside hand. Raise the outside bough of the tree up to the sky. And you can find the balance with the opposing bough up in the air. Calm your breathing. Maybe look at a center point on the wall for stability. Calm the mind. Quiet the mind. Focus on the expansiveness of the balance in your beautiful, serene tree pose. And now bring yourself back to standing. And now let's come find a comfortable seat. Back in our seat, in our chair. Very good. Next is the single seated hamstring stretch. So let's extend one leg out and pull those toes up towards your body. And let's slide our hands down our thighs. Like we want to take our chest forward first. And then slowly drop the head down. You want to sit up further on the front of your seat. You'll be able to get a better forward fold over this extended front leg. Drop your head down and breathe into this meditative stretch. And let's lift up and switch legs. Straighten out the opposing leg. Pull those toes back towards you. And supporting yourself with your hands on your thighs, drop your forward fold. Head over the knees. And come up. Good. And now we want to straighten out the first leg again. Forward fold over your straight knee. Now inhale up and let's cross that knee by bending it and placing the foot up on the top of the opposing knee. And shift your weight forward. You can even hug your knee a little bit, pulling it into yourself, getting a good side hip stretch. And now let's go back to the opposing leg. Straighten that leg out. Forward fold over your extended leg. And now let's guide that leg up where the foot is over the knee. Sit up straight. And forward fold over your crossed leg. You can even hug your knee, pulling the knee in closer to your body. Straight back out. Extend one leg. Forward fold your chest. Pull your arms, your shoulders back, leading with the chest, and keeping your face open and looking up until you finally drop your head down. Deep breathe. Now come on back up and let's switch it. Forward fold down over the outstretched opposing leg. Come on back up. And now let's cross both of our legs now again. Tip our weight forward. Breathing. And let's switch it to the opposite foot. Lastly, tipping your weight forward, keeping your back flat. Good. And back to center. Okay. Next will be the seated shoulder stretch. So let's inhale our arms up and to the side, and then cross our arms over. And this top arm is going to be the one with the shoulder we're going to work on. So let's raise the elbow up of this arm that's hooked underneath in order to get a good shoulder stretch with this crossed upper arm. And we can even turn our head to the opposite side of the shoulder we're working on. And even close our eyes in a restful pose, deep breathing. Now release this hook and gently grab on with your fingertips to the head and extend the arm whose shoulder you're working on off to the side. You can open the hand up and feel the energy motion going down one way as you get a good neck stretch with the other, going the other way. Breathe. And now lift your fingertips up and turn your face down. towards the opposite arm that you're working on, and now use the fingertips to pull the head down and still reaching out with that back arm. Deep breathing. Getting a good neck and shoulder stretch here. And release the hands. With the next inhale, open the arms up and then cross the opposing arm up and over while we're hooking with the underarm. Getting a good stretch across your body. And then drop the head away from the shoulder that's being worked on. You can even close your eyes and breathe to the shoulder opener. Enjoy the stretch. And drop that shoulder you were working on. Reach up with the opposing arm to the side of the head. And then reach out with that shoulder that you're working out from the shoulder down to the fingertips. Get a straight line from your head all the way down to the fingertips. You can play with that low hands now, sending energy out, down towards the earth. As your upper hand is gently given a little bit of pressure to your head, is getting a good stretch. Now turn the head down, and now grab onto the back of the head, applying a little bit of pressure while we're reaching back in the opposite direction with our extended hands downward. Deep diaphragmatic breathing. And now let's come back into center. You can roll your head around a little bit. You got a good neck and shoulder opener right there. So let's sit back in our chair again. Place our palms down in our lap. Deep inhalation, belly moves away and expands. Exhale, belly contracts back. Smile. Turn the palms up. Open the throat. Inhale, look up. And exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, down. Inhale, looking up and to the side. Exhale, look up to the opposite side. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, hands back down in your lap, palms up. Inhale, shoulders up, back and down. Exhale, down. Shoulders up, inhale, back and down, exhale. Follow the breath with your inhale and back with your exhale. Forward and up with inhale, back and down with exhale. And now we can exhale through our mouth to get a real good sigh as well. So inhale through the nose and then exhale. Good, really let it go. Inhale, shoulders up, squeeze it, and exhale down.